Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters, I have brought you a new one. Okay, so something has happened. Something has happened. Tope Labi and Lizzy Ajonrin, they are it. You might be asking, Tope Labi is a gospel artist. How in the hell or how in the heavens, right, is she suddenly involved in a drama with controversial Lizzy Ajonrin? And you know how Lizzy is. Once she has issues with you, she's setting ring lights, she's talking until she gets a reaction from you. And even after getting a reaction from you, she's still talking. People are saying, talk, but maybe you should just say your side of the story now and just keep quiet and don't answer her anymore. While others are saying Lizzy Ajonrin, there is no reason why you should be dragging this woman. So what happened? Lizzy's birthday, right? Lizzy's birthday was on the 4th of April 2020. I mean, she was born on the 4th of April. So 2025, 4th of April, Friday, it was a birthday. And you know something Tope Labi does is, you can invite her to come and serenade your loved ones, come and sing for your loved one, yeah. And so she got that singing gig, right, to come and surprise appearance and all of those things for Lizzy Ajonrin's birthday. But they didn't inform her who the person was. Now, when they got to the venue, people were already outside waiting to welcome her and all of those things in order to surprise Lizzy Ajonrin. And Tope Labi realized it was Lizzy Ajonrin, and she was like, no, I can't, come and sing Christian melody and all of those things to honor this woman. I don't rate her in that manner. And so she refused to get down from her bus that conveyed her there, and she immediately agreed to refund the money that was paid to her, saying, I'm sorry, I didn't know this was where I was coming. I wouldn't have honored it if they told me right from jump it was Lizzy Ajonrin's birthday. And I'm not ready to, surprise this person. So she left. Now Lizzy Ajonrin brought it to social media. Why? She said that it was her fans that organized it. Now people are saying it's a lie. Lizzy, you paid anonymously. Because at first you said it was your husband, now you said it was your fans that did it, and then you had these people, you paid people 10,000 naira to line up outside in order to welcome Tope Labi so that she can come and surprise you. So this is just from you to you, and you are shouting, so you wanted to shout surprise, surprise. People are like, this is just like how you bought yourself push gifts and you said it was your husband that bought it for you when you gave birth to Florida. We all know that your husband cannot even afford to feed the children he has, not to talk of the ones he has with you or the one he has with you and your own child and all of those things. Anyways, this is what Tope Labi had to say. I'm going to get to Lizzy Ajonrin's side of it. Not this one is going to be long, but let's talk about how Tope Labi has reacted to all of these things, and then we get to the things that people are saying, which is where I want us to actually pay more attention to, because people are saying different things, right? Aside from the old is from me to me kind of surprise situation. Now they are saying the main question. This is from Tope Labi's camp. They are saying the main question is, why was the celebrant's identity hidden, and for what reason? No. They said you don't ask a singer to surprise a public figure only to keep the celebrant anonymous and eventually surprise the surpriser at the event. You will be more surprised. They said that it was 2.5 million naira that was paid to the Alabis. So this is the person that introduced them. He said, some weeks ago, a filmmaker contacted me because he needed evangelist Tope Labi. He told him, the middleman, that he wanted to surprise someone he cherished. No name was mentioned, and he assumed that it could be his wife or somebody. This conjecture is not far-fetched, as he did not create an impression that he was personally funding the surprise. No impression was given that it was joint contribution by any team. Lizzy is saying that it was her team members, her fans. She calls them warriors. He said he didn't doubt this filmmaker, although they are keeping the filmmaker anonymous. That he didn't doubt the filmmaker because he was not aware that this filmmaker is rich enough to fund the surprise. they now messaged Uncle Soji, that's Tope's husband, to say how far and what's going on. The surprise something. They said it's busy. Requirement is 2.5 and the identity remained hidden. They got there. They refunded the money because they cannot go and surprise the person. So they refunded them 2.5 million naira straight to say, we cannot do this transaction. And that's it. That's basically the story. So what do you think? People are now saying, is this because of the person of Lizzy Ajonrin, or is there more to this situation? Do you understand? Like, did you stop it because, it's Lizzy Ajonrin and you don't want to be associated with her? Or is it the fact that they kept the person they wanted to surprise private? People are saying, Lizzy, you're a liar regardless, because you paid for these things. I don't know why you decided that you didn't want to tell people that it was you. But anyways, that's just the brunt of the story. But Lizzy is now dragging Tope Labi, inflated the amount that it was 3.5 million naira that was paid. It was her fans. But people are saying it was her husband. Her fans that were outside and were supposed to meet with Tope to go and with Tope Labi to go and surprise Lizzy. They said, no, it's her husband, right? But when Lizzy started to talk now, that's where people are now like, you're a liar and all of those things. And they are saying that, I don't know, a lot of persons are actually on Tope Labi's side, saying that it's better for her to keep her integrity. Because if you go and minister and then you go and serenade and you hug and you sing for somebody who has done so many vile things to people, and we can see physically, we can see the physical manifestations that you're being terrible to this person, and you are always picking fights saying that they hate you, and then she's now the person that is going to celebrate you. It's not doing very well for her brand. Right? So I don't know, Shao. I would like to hear from you guys. What do you think of the whole situation, of the whole story? Who do you think is actually who is at fault? Should they have insisted that I don't suppose that they would be particularly interested in who they are serenading, as long as you guys have met your term of contract, you've paid them the money that is needed. She will go there, sing a song, you're my fan, you sing along, we have a good time in spirit, to minister, and everything will be okay, right? So, but I don't know. I'd like to hear from you. What do you guys think? But they're now saying that she paid these people 10,000 naira. So it was not even her fans out, which is why people are saying, that is what happened. So someone is saying the only spirit minister say make she no take that money. Another person said, who wants to associate herself with someone that curses on children with incantation on a daily basis? Someone says, how can Tope Labi sing for someone that rain curses and uses voodoo online? She does the most unspeakable things online. Tope is an evangelist and she might want to dissociate herself. Someone says, may God give us spirit of discernment. Someone says, Liz said in her chat that she has returned the money before leaving the place. We would like to identify with the person cursing innocent children during rituals on them in the live chat. She doesn't know the damage she has caused herself yet. Is she the only one cursing on social media? All these bloggers say, if you two curse people, they have issue. Another person is responding to them. See, there's a lot of back and forth in the comment section. But someone is now faulting Auntie Tope, saying, you had one assignment of winning a soul today and you failed. Maybe you could have used your opportunity to sing Ijaba or Roku Side Daraye Yikpada, and the song would have ministered to her and make her change her way. Anyway, it seems you are not really a spiritual person like that. So, Another person says she's not a professional. She effed up. If an APC governor invites Davido, he will perform. Another person says Auntie Tope should not have collected the job. Getting there and refunding the money is not Christ-like. It is not Christ-like. The job of her should have been rejected from the get-go. Someone is saying Auntie Tope, Mommy Tope actually acted as the spirit directed her. Another person is saying she does not like wahala. Maybe the person didn't tell her it was Lizzy Ajonrin, and it was, as we've established, she didn't know who she was going to, sing and serenade. So yeah, that's where we are at currently. I would like to hear from you guys. What do you think? Lizzy Ajonrin and Auntie Tope Labi are artists, but it's mainly Lizzy Ajonrin, right? And we don't know how this is going, what this is going to escalate into. Maybe Lizzy is going to, demand some things and just keep talking about it until she feels like she's justified herself and explained herself in the eye of online viewers. I would let you know if anything comes from it. But that's the gist, that's the story. Thank you so much for watching this one. I will see you in the next one. Bye.